Hello, everybody. Talmar Anderson, Boss Actions. And we are here. We are dashing through December, 7-part series. Today is the 5th tip in the series of 7. If you need to get caught up, just check it out. I'm sure it's here on this platform where you're watching it right now, as well as you can find it on our YouTube channel, The Boss Muse, for sure. Dashing through December. But let's get to today's topic. So, today's topic, the thing we're going to dash, that misconception that you might think you're doing everything right, but really needs a little more of a zhuzh to it, is the idea that you have an open door policy so your team has got what they need from you as far as access. Not exactly. Let's go back. Now, I don't know how long it's been since you have had a boss. And, we're all in there and we're doing our own businesses now. But at some point, you probably had a boss or at least some authority figure. But let's assume you had a boss. And let's go back to that time when you needed something and you had to go knock on the boss's door for that open policy that they have to come and get their attention. And here's the thing, it really kind of felt like you were walking in to admit to the boss that you were stuck at doing your own job. In fact, it really felt like you were walking into someone's office and you were saying, "Could I interrupt you for a minute? I know you're in the flow of what you're doing, and if you could just completely stop what you're doing, focus on me and help me do my job, that would be great." That's what it feels like when you're the employee coming to the boss saying, "I need help." It's really, really hard and intimidating. You're worried they're going to go, "Oh my gosh, what am I paying this person for?" They're worried that the kind of question they're going to ask is something that will diminish them in your eyes. They're worried that you won't have time and they're going to piss you off, right? There's a lot in that anxiety. So now they have a problem and they're trying to find answers everywhere around you. Maybe they even really like you and they just, "Oh, he's too busy. I don't want to interrupt him. I'll figure it out myself," which sometimes is good, right? In a certain role, but sometimes it really slows the growth. It slows the opportunity to just get past that bump, give them that teaching moment and get them further down the line so that they become more efficient at their job. So let's make it a little easier for them. Instead of just assuming because you see them every day or you talk to them every day, especially when you're on projects, and maybe you even once in a while at the end of a conversation where you were dealing with something, say, "Hey, is everything going okay? Do you need anything? How's it going?" Right? You might do a little check in there. You think, what more could they need? Like, I have to do more meetings? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you do. It needs to look like you're committed to being accessible to the people that you're asking to do the work for you. That's one of the big ahas of being a boss. Your job shifts more and more to making sure they have everything they need to be successful. That's what a really great boss does. Literally goes up to each of their team member on a regular basis and says, "How's it going? What do you need from me? What can I do? What do you need to be successful at your job?" That's it. It can be that simple, really, truly. And so the sooner we get you comfortable with creating this space for them to be able to be vulnerable and let you know what's working or not working, we call that one-to-ones. If we start to do this on a scheduled basis and we really commit to prioritizing the time our team needs, or just to create the habit that they can come to you with issues, this is going to really let them start to take advantage of that open door policy. It really is the kind of thing where if they start to believe you and they see that you're committed to being there for them, they might actually come in your open door and ask you a question in a moment that will just give them that quick answer and get them down the line a little faster. But it is difficult and it's up to us, boss, to really build that space. This is the management side. It's building the access so people can get to you to know how to be successful. So we're dashing the idea that having an open door policy and seeing our team all the time is enough for them to feel like they can get the support they need to be successful. We're going to commit to having our one-to-ones. If you do these right, if you do them in the right process, in the right way, in the right frequency, then you will have a team that feels 100% like they can rock their job. This is what I mean by a kick-ass team. You can have a kick-ass team. I promise we can build the team that you want all around you, and they can be successful. But it does take a shift in how you're spending your time, and it does take a shift in how we approach being accessible to our team. And it's okay if you didn't know it. I'm here to help you. We'll figure it out together. I can give you the insights. We've got a management process. There's lots of great tips here in Dashing Through December. So these are things that you can learn and get better at. We call it mastering being a boss. Actually, we call it better boss mastery, but I'll tell you more about that some other time. All right. So once you've done your one-to-one, a few weeks will pass and they will see that you're prioritizing them and they will get more comfortable to take advantage of your open door policy. But they really have to work together, your one-to-ones and your open door policy. That's how you build a team that can continually keep moving, be fluid, be effective, and actually feel like the boss is on their side, which really helps with tenure and happiness, which I know you're really trying to build that culture that everyone wants to work together and enjoys what they're doing. This is a big piece of it. You can do this. I believe in you 100%. You've got this, boss. If any of this has been helpful or any of the previous Dashing Through Decembers, I would love it if you would share it. Please, we're trying to let people know, business owners, that they don't have to figure this out, that there are easier ways to handle it, that there's a step-by-step process to this, that they can feel more in control of the people side of their business. That's what we want for everyone. All right, so join us tomorrow. We're going to be talking about, what are we talking about? We're talking about the idea, we're going to dash the concept that you're too overwhelmed right now to bother focusing on building a team. We're going to talk to you about whether that overwhelm and how to handle it and how to shift a perspective there. So maybe you can build the team that will help you get there faster. Tune in then. All right, boss on.